Peace and love. This is King Kong. Wilmington Waterfront. Just got finished having lunch at Drop Squad Kitchen. Make sure y'all come through and show love for Drop Squad. I'm stuffed full. Had that cheesy kale salad, mushroom cheesesteak, all vegan. You want to try this Obatala smoothie though. This is the best shake out. Obatala smoothie, Drop Squad Kitchen, Wilmington, Delaware Waterfront. I'm just trying to digest this food for a few minutes before I head back up to Philadelphia. Appreciate all my donors. I want to send a special thank you to everybody who's been donating to the FDMG Academy. I know you don't really have it like that. You don't really have the money like that, but you still find a way to help donate and support the mission. So I want to thank that. Brothers, sisters, elders, the youth, college students, even had homeless brothers and sisters donating to the school. So thank you. Keep it coming. We got a $20,000 tax bill for the small school, $40,000 tax bill for the big school. That's just the city. We got the county taxes coming in. We also have some maintenance bills and, of course, the restoration fund. So keep pushing, y'all. Keep pushing. We're going to win this. And I want to try to get that school done before the small building done before it get cold outside. So keep it coming. Tap in. If you got a question, go ahead and tap in. I'm going to do a couple tap ins. You got a question, go ahead and tap in. I shaved the beard off in Ghana. Last day in Ghana, I shaved the beard off as an offering to the ancestors. 400 years is coming up. I want to see y'all at Nat Turner Land on Wednesday. I want to see everybody in Nat Turner Land next Wednesday, the 21st, for the 400-year libation. Queen for life, where you at? Queen for life going once. Queen for life going twice. Queen for life. There we go. Oh, that's Sister Val. What's going on, Sister Val?
What's up, Doc? How you doing? I just have a question. The plumbers, electricians, and whoever you need, you said they need to be certified.
They got to be licensed. They got to be licensed in Delaware, and they have to be and they have to be licensed in Wilmington as well. So you got to be licensed by the state and by the city.
So if you're licensed in another state or
then
area,
you have to get it. You have to get it carried over, and I don't know how quick that. I heard it was pretty quick though. From what I heard, that if you're licensed in another state, it doesn't take much to turn that license over to a Delaware license and a Wilmington, Delaware license as well. So it shouldn't take much time to switch them over. Probably a couple weeks, which is not a problem at all. But they could probably do it online. And pay, send in a license, and wait for the state and the city to approve the new license.
Okay. I know
you know some people.
I'm gonna be in the area where some people are that do those kinds of things, and I'm gonna look them up. So
okay,
yeah. But they're not in
that.
Wilmington, Delaware. So
I appreciate that. Yeah, it's easy. Delaware is not very difficult to get your paperwork switched over. So that's one thing that is good about the state. It's not very difficult. So if they're willing to do that, tell them to go ahead and do that. That'll be a good thing.
So I know you were saying that you were looking for to volunteer their labor.
Yeah, but I can pay them. I just can't pay them market rate, what they would, generally be, what they would generally ask for their service. I wouldn't be able to pay that, but they wouldn't have to do it for free. They would be paid. I just couldn't pay market rate for their service.
Would you be willing to pay for that license to be transferred over?
guarantee they're going to do the work for me, then that shouldn't be a problem.
Okay. All right. All right. I'm gonna get on that.
All right, keep me posted, Queen.
All right. Talk to you
All
later.
right, love. Anybody else tapping in? D Capital going once, D Capital going twice. How can you get me on your podcast? Shoot me a text message. 215-989-9858. What's going on,
Hey
D?
there.
How you doing, gorgeous?
How are
All
you?
is
I wanted to know, I've been following about, just general updates on how your school will be, going up. And I'm interested in knowing about the curriculum.
yes, ma'am.
Will your curriculum be reflective on what is going on with just general today's society and how we'll be able to enrich the kids, the incoming students?
Yes, ma'am. Well, there's 6 cornerstones to the FDMG curriculum. There's political and military science, which sounds like that's what you're speaking of, because with the political and
Yes.
military science curriculum, we want to make sure the children can understand the world that they live in. So we're going to teach them about racism. We're going to teach them about the situation in Africa, AIDS, Ebola, West Nile, population control, police genocide, all of the different agendas that are being carried out against our people. We're going to make sure that they thoroughly understand that. So the political and military science curriculum is going to raise their political IQ about the world that they live in. Then we also have the financial and economic curriculum, where we want to make sure they understand money, how it works, the laws of money. So they'll be investing in penny stocks as children, and as they get older, we will start allowing them to invest in more sophisticated stocks. They will be creating their own business plan. They will understand the real estate market. They will understand multinational investments and how to build a multinational corporation. So I want them to be very, very astute when it comes to finances, because too often schools are simply preparing our kids to go to college or to work for somebody else. We want them to work for themselves. What's going to make FDMG unique is it is an academy where we train Black men in the art of nation building. It's not about going to school only. It's not about working with your hands only. It's not about getting a job only. It's about being able to go to any Black community on the planet and build a nation. That's what we are about, nation building. But on top of that, we also have the dietary and nutritional curriculum, where we're going to teach them how to eat to live. They will understand the foods, the properties, the medicinal agents of the foods, vitamins, minerals, nutritions. I basically want them to be baby Sabies, if you would. A whole school of baby Dr. Sabies, where they understand that entire science. And then there will be agricultural and agronomical science as well. They will have to learn how to plant and grow their own food. We will be purchasing land for a farm. I'm actually looking at farmland right now in Delaware, so that we can open up the FDMG farm as soon as the school gets started. And then there's also the science of African spirituality and cosmology. I am an Ifa devotee. I practice the Yoruba system of spirituality, which will be the basis of the spiritual curriculum, but we will also introduce them to other types of African spiritual systems, the Akan. Sorry about that. As well as some of the more modern African spiritual systems, the Gods and Earths, Nation of Islam, the Rastafari, the Nawapian. I want to expose them to all of that as well. And then the 6th science is the science of the Black man and the Black woman. So for the males, they will be taught the science of what is manhood, what does it mean a father. So those are the 6 core sciences of the FDMG curriculum. But it doesn't stop there. There's so much more to it, but those are the building blocks. So we will be having African language. We want all of the children to graduate speaking at least 2 different African languages. And there's just so much more to it. We're going to have a farm as well. I'm actually in contact with a sister who's going to help us raise our own horses. So we're going to have a horse stable. I mean, it's going to be almost like a university, to be honest. It's going to be like a university. So I'm just looking forward to it. The biggest thing right now is to get this school renovated. Yeah. The biggest thing right now is to get the school renovated. The beauty is we own it outright. Okay, the black community owns the schools, both schools outright, so that's the good news. Now we just got to restore the buildings. Once we're up and running, we're going to make history. Once we're up and running, it's going to be a sight to see. You had a follow-up to that, Goddess.
Good. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Queen. Thank you. Be blessed now. Where will the school be located? Where you been the last 6 months? School is in Wilmington, Delaware. You should already know that. NatTurnerLibrary.com. 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 Wednesday, August the 21st. Join us in Nat Turner Land. 11 o'clock tour, 2 o'clock tour, 5 o'clock libation, 7 o'clock town hall meeting. I repeat, 11 o'clock tour, 2 o'clock tour, 5 o'clock libation, 7 o'clock town hall meeting. You must register. NatTurnerLibrary.com. Jacksonville, Florida, August the 30th. Orlando, Florida, August the 31st. Linden, New Jersey, August the 24th. Nashville, Tennessee, September